this video we're going to see the simplification of equation by transformation of axis. Now the general equation of used to be ax plus 2hxy plus b y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. Now that is the general equation for all curves in geometry. If this one can be 0, this one can be 0, this one can be 0, this one be 0, we'll have a different nature of equation based on the value of this parameter. Now let's say for example we have this equation, and this equation is, or this curve is xy plane. I want to find the equation of this curve in the plane xy by using translation. So by using translation, first I have to determine the origin coordinate of the origin, the coordinate of the origin of the new plane capital X Y. Now in this case, when I want to find the value of the origin, the coordinate of the origin, I will have alpha, it will be equal the value of h multiplied by f minus the value of b multiplied by the value of g divided by ab minus h square, and beta is going to be equal the value of h multiplied by the value of g minus a f and ab minus h square. So if I'm doing with translation, I have to determine the origin of the new plane, and that alpha and beta, which is equal h. Just to determine the value of h, the value of f, and the value of a and b, and we put in the formula. Now if I determine the value of alpha and beta, I can directly know that by translation x equal plus alpha and small y equal capital X plus beta. Now I'm going to replace the value of x in the equation, the value of x and the y in the equation. If I replace the value of x and the y in the equation, so I will have a multiplied by x, but x equal what? Capital X plus alpha square plus 2h x, what the value of x, equal capital X plus alpha y. The value of y is going to be here, supposed to be y. It's going to be y plus beta plus b y square. The value of y is going to be capital Y plus beta square plus 2gx. The value of x equal capital X plus alpha plus 2fy capital Y plus beta plus c equal 0. Now if I develop all this one, because I already have the value of alpha, I already have the value of beta from this equation, I will come after developing there, now I will come after developing that equation, I will come a with capital X plus b with capital Y plus 2, or say 2 H capital X capital Y plus B capital Y square plus G alpha, the value of G alpha I have it, plus F beta plus C equals 0. The value of beta I have it, the value of C I have it. Now I found this equation. This equation is now in the plane X, Y, capital X and capital Y. I don't have small x, I don't have small y. We will see some example. In this example, we want to transform this equation by using translation. Now I have the general formula. From the general formula is ax that you will see there plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals 0. Now let's determine the value of a. In this equation, what's the value of a? The value of a equals 3. What's the value of b? The value of b is the parameter of y square equal 3. Now what's the value of c? The value of c doesn't have any variable, so it's going to have equal 50. Now what's the value of g? Now I have the value, the parameter of x is going to be 2gx. So I'll have 2gx, 2g equal minus 18. Minus 18. You have to be careful about the minus. The minus, you have to pay attention to this one. So 2g equal minus 18. So g equal minus 9. Now, if I come to the parameter of y, I will have 2f equal minus 20. So mean that f is going to be equal minus 11. Now I already determined the parameter. I can directly determine the value of alpha by using the formula. H, I have the value of h. Oh, I did not find the value of h. The value of h is 1. I have 2h equal, parameter is 2. So 2, I will have h equal 1. Now I have all the parameter. I just determine the value of alpha and determine the value of beta. If I determine the value of alpha and beta, I can directly find the value of, I will remove the parameter small x and small x. My equation will come with capital X. I found the value of alpha, I found the value of beta. I will have small x equal capital X plus alpha, small x equal capital Y plus beta. Now if I replace all the alpha that I found from the formula that we see before here, I replace in this equation anywhere there is x, y, I have the value of beta. I replace where there is small y, I will have the equation with capital X plus 2h. The value of h is already known here, capital X and capital Y, plus b. The value of b you already know, the value of a you already know, by square plus g alpha. The value of g already known from here, alpha I calculate plus f beta plus c. C is constant, is already known from here. F already known from here. Here supposed to be plus g alpha plus f beta plus c equal 0. Now this one is going to be my new equation. Now if I found my new equation, I will remove the small x small by using the translation. Now if I'm going to use rotation, Now if uh, I will use by rotation. There I use translation. Now I'm going to use with the rotation. With rotation, the same general equation x square plus 2h xy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals 0. But now I'm going to use a rotation. First of all, let me determine the value of theta. I have to determine the value of theta. Theta is the value that is going to be rotated. When I determine the value of theta, I can determine the equation. How can I determine the value of theta? I use this formula, which is tan 2 theta equal to h a minus b. I know the value of h. I can determine from here a and b, or I can use 2 tan theta 1 minus tan square minus tan square theta tan square theta equal same 2h a minus b. That's the formula that I'm going to use to determine the value of theta. So that if I determine the value of theta, I can use the equation that x cos theta minus y sin theta, or y equal x sin theta plus y capital Y cos theta. Whenever you found the value of theta, you just replace here. We determine the value of this equation, two equation. We call the equation of transformation. Let's see an example. Let's see, for example, in this example, now let's say, for example, in this example, I want to remove the small x and y. I mean that x and y in this parameter. X and y, to remove x and y, xy, I use the rotation directly. Xy, to remove x and y, we use translation. Now I want to remove this parameter. How? I know directly, it no indicate like use rotation or use translation. But if you say remove x and y, directly I notice translation. But if you say remove xy, directly it is a rotation. Now, how can I do? I'm going to find the value of theta. I already know that tan 2 tan theta minus tan square theta 2h a minus b. Now what's the value of a? The value of a in the equation equals 7. What's the value of b? The value of b in this equation equal 13. Now what's the value of h? The value of h is this one, xy. But this one is say 2h. As a general equation, I used to have 2h. So I will have 2h equal minus 6 square root 3. So I will have h equal minus 2 square root 3 minus 3 square root 3. Now I will have put here 2h. 2h means that it's going to be minus 6, because 2h equal minus 6 square root 3 divided by a b, that's 7 minus 13. So I will have minus 6 square root 13, 7 minus 13 is going to be equal minus 6. So minus 3. So minus 6 and minus 6, I will have square root of 3. Now if we found square root of 3 from here, I will have 2 tan theta, 2 tan theta minus 1 minus, here it is 1 minus tan square theta equals square root 3. We take this one into this one, it's going to be equal. This one, there is 1 here, it's going to be 2 tan theta equal this one multiplied by this one, square root 3 minus square root 3 tan square theta. Now if you see, we'll have a polynomial, like polynomial of second order. If I replace my tan theta as x, so you'll get true value of tan theta. You get value of tan theta 1 and another value of tan theta 2, because this one, it will come like, I take this one to this here, it's going to be square root 3 tan square theta plus 2 tan theta minus square root 3 equals 0. Now here is going to be as a polynomial of second order. I will have two solutions, tan theta 1 and tan theta 2. So if I found the value of theta 1 is going to be pi by 6. The value of theta 2 is going to be 2 pi by 3. Now if I already found the value of theta 1 and theta 2, let's finish. I just have put the value of the equation. Which equation? The previous equation that we see in the rotation. I will just to see, put the value of x as x cos theta, the cos theta 1, which is pi by 3. Check in the calculator, you have to, since it is pi by 6, the calculator should be in radian. Be careful. Now y sine theta 1. So I will directly have 1 by 2 square root 3x minus 1, and I will have y 1 by 2 x plus 1. Now if this one theta equal pi by 3, you will do another one when theta equal 2 pi by 3. Found the two equation. Now that's one are the equation of transformation. Now I can directly go back in the previous example, which was 7x squared, and replace the value of small x by this equation, this value of small y by this equation for pi by 6, and I'll come again put the value of the x and small y when theta 2 equal to 2 pi by 3, and found the other equation, So thank you for watching.